Jungle.
Welcome back to another tutorial here at Jumptwist Ninja, out here in Boca Raton, Florida. My name is Flip Rodriguez. I've been a part of American Ninja Warrior for 13 straight seasons, and I'm going to teach you guys today how to go up the warp wall.
Now going to have to try to hobble up the warp wall some way, somehow, and he does it! No problem on the warp wall. Ninja Warrior. And effortlessly up the warp wall.
The famous warp wall on American Ninja Warrior. It went from 14 feet to 14 and a half feet. Now, what makes this wall so complicated to some people is the curve of the wall. Now, when we're running up the warp wall, most people think they gotta bend over and lean forward like this. That's false, because that's just gonna get you to smack into the wall. When you guys are running up the wall, you're gonna run. This first step on the wall is super, super crucial. I've taught a lot of people this, and I've seen so many people do high step to get on the wall like they're going upstairs. Don't know why they do that. There's no invisible step here, okay? You're gonna let your foot track the wall in. You're not gonna go really high because that's gonna mess up your first step. And your first step is actually very, very, very important, okay, guys? So on this first step, you're running. Make sure you're using your arms properly, okay? Just like you would do running track. Okay, you're running, boom. Now from here, you're not gonna be flat-footed, okay? Also, another mistake people do is they run up the wall, heels first, okay? You're actually gonna be running on the balls of your feet, not like really high like this. You're actually gonna just be, boom, just enough over, you know, to get some fingers under that heel, okay? So from here, you're gonna keep your chest up. First step's gonna be very, very important like this, okay? As you guys start to go up the wall, that next step is gonna come up. Again, you're not gonna reach really far out, okay? You're gonna just take your next step, how you do kind of like a half a lunge, right? Like this, boom, nothing too crazy. Like how you jog, boom, not too much, okay? So like a light jog step, okay, here, boom, you're reaching. If you reach too far, it's gonna be very uncomfortable. It's gonna ruin the flow of your transition on this wall, okay? So we're here, 1, 2, as the wall starts to get higher, and the wall starts to go up, okay? Your chest has to now go up as well, okay? You'll never lean back, okay? So where my chest is now, right over my hips, is the furthest back my back will be, okay? My chest will only go so far, all right? So from here, every step matters. Here, boom, right? But when you guys are going, 1, 2, 3. So nice and smooth, you'll go 1, 2. Make sure you get those proper steps. If you pay attention to my footing, okay, proper steps. And now you're also making sure you're jumping with that first step, okay, when you reach, okay? You're not just like reaching like this. You're kind of giving a good little run, boom, right? You're keeping your form proper, your chest up, your knees are driving up the wall, because the higher you go on the wall, the harder it gets. It's like running uphill. When you start running from flat to uphill, it gets really hard, you get real tired real fast, but the goal with the wall is to create enough speed that you only need about 3 to 4 steps depending on your height, and also depending on how high the wall is. This wall currently is 12 feet. I'm gonna give you guys a full run on how to do this wall nice and smooth. Here we go. Now, if you would notice, my last step, I gave a leap up, okay? That leap up, it is crucial, especially when you're reaching a wall height about 14 and a half feet or any more than that, or also depending on your height, okay? That leap, the leap of trust right there for yourself, you gotta really just commit to that and really reach. If you're new to the warp wall, you should definitely have a spotter. Safety is super important to me, okay? So make sure you have a spotter if you've never done the wall and you're really giving that leap, okay? Just in case you don't have a safety when you fall, okay? When you're coming down the wall, let's say you don't make it, right? You go up and you just make sure you put your hands on the wall, your feet down, you'll walk backwards and then turn around. I can't tell you how many times I've seen kids jump, they'll turn around, and because they're turning around, they cross on their feet and they trip themselves and they just go for a little roll. All right, so you gotta be very careful with that. That wall jump can be practiced on any flat wall, okay, where you're just putting your foot on the wall, okay, here, and jumping, just like that. Okay, that'll emulate that big jump at the top of the wall. Again, depending on the height of the wall will determine how big you really have to jump. If you're fast enough, you won't even have to worry about it. All right, so one more time, nice and slow. I'm gonna go all the way to the top of the wall here. I'm gonna reach, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, up. Boom. Big jump up. And the safest way down, if you're not gonna top out up here, is just walk down, come to a stop, and then you walk off. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you guys wanna see any other obstacle tutorials in the comments below.